worse than getting your heart broken. So, I would say, you know what, it's not true that probably everybody in this room, but I'd say probably 95% of the people in this room had their heart broken. And here lies the problem. The problem doesn't have to be there, but this is what's happened. You like to get spit up?
Yes.
Here's what happens. We close up a little bit. And some of us close down. And you know what? It's not a terrible thing to close down for a while so that you can heal. Okay? I want to bring up something halfway down the page. I've come up with a pie theory. No one knows what this pie theory is. I'll share it. When we're 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, and you meet someone, you come with a full pie, don't we? Don't we come with a full pie? Yeah. Oh, that feels so good. And if we get our hearts broken, we pull away. But we're very social people, so we don't want to not date, or we don't want to try. The ladies had a better chance of maybe falling in love again. Maybe you tried it again, whether it worked or not. We're all single in this room, so it may not have worked for a long period of time. The pie theory is this. And a lot of people in here are doing the online dating thing. So you might not like what I'm going to say next. Okay? The pie theory is that when you get your heart broken and you're going to that next relationship, if you don't give yourself some time to heal, you might approach that next relationship with a half a pie or a quarter of a pie. And if you get your heart broken again, we're down to slivers of what we bring to the next relationship. Now, how are we supposed to enter into a relationship with a sliver of a piece of pie? Hard. You bring a sliver, he brings a sliver. You don't even have enough for a big juicy piece of pie between the two of you.
I'm getting hungry.
Sorry.
Is it pizza? Or
So, I think of apple pie, actually. I don't know why I think of apple pie. Pizza pie, I think of apple pie, so I'm going to go with apple pie. So, what do? We have to take the time to heal ourselves, because whether you admit it or not, and there's a lot of people that have come from a lot of anger, ain't nothing like love. We're all looking for love, and we all need love in our lives. Okay? Now, half of you are thinking the temperature in the room just went up about 5 degrees because we've had a tough time with love. What I learned from all those people, over the 6,000 people, is that they stopped to protect themselves. They stopped leading with their hearts. They kind of kept it closed and safe, and they led with their heads. And instead of making a choice or a decision based upon your attraction, the kindness, the sweetness, the niceness of another person, we started making intellectual choices about making the best deal, that we can possibly make. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody at all? Just one? People do? Okay. We started approaching relationships with our heads. Is anybody still doing that? Come on, raise your hand. We all are. We have a complete, full generation of people who are thinking about relationships, and their hearts are tucked safely away. I'm sorry that I have to bring this up. Maybe a lot of other speakers come up here and talk about all these nice things. We're in a sad state. But there's a lot we can do about it, though. If we go to our churches, if we go to our spiritual churches every week, if we go to, anybody go to Reiki? We had a lot of people in here. Anybody go to Reiki? Wonderful. Reiki circles, wonderful ways to open up your heart. Anybody meditate? I mean, you talk to, the Oprahs of the world, and you talk to Deepak Chopras, they will tell you that the secret to being in touch with yourself, getting that pie, you can grow that pie back, by the way. You can recook that pie and grow that pie back by not speeding up and going to 101 online dating things. Because I got to tell you that every person that you interact with, you either leave a good feeling between you or a bad feeling. Every single person. And when you put yourself out in all these, I'm not putting down speed dating. There's nothing wrong with speed dating. If you do it every day or every week, then there's a little bit of a problem for me. There's nothing wrong with online dating. But if you wholesale it, if you go out every night, every other night, every third night with somebody new, you're giving away energy you don't even have to this other person, whether you're touch them or not. And imagine if you have physical relationships with 5, 10, 15, 20, who knows? A lot of people have done you leave a piece of your energy with each and every person you are with. You do. That's why I say to you, don't be in such a rush to go out and meet someone as fast as you can. So the information that I'm here to give you is, don't speed up. Slow down. Regrow your pie so that when you meet someone, you've got some pie to offer them. I always knew that if I had a chance to meet someone when I was single, if I had a chance to meet someone that was dating around, attractive, sexy, or someone who hadn't dated in a year, I want to see if I can get to know the girl who hasn't dated in a year. Because I know that she's had a chance to find out a little bit about her feelings, who she is, and maybe she's been to Reiki classes, she's been meditating, okay? She's been going to yoga. These are the ways that you heal your body and heal your soul. I was lucky enough when I lived out in Los Angeles to go to Agape Church. Anybody ever hear of Agape Church? Anybody ever hear of Reverend Michael Beckwith? Mm-hmm. I used to go there every week. And he was just spectacular. By the way, you can hear Agape Church on the internet every Sunday. It's absolutely spectacular.